Hey everybody, this is Laura Slowinski, and this is our meetup group, meeting number 3. I just wanted to say hello. Thanks for joining us. You know, this meeting was actually scheduled for yesterday, and I have to say I had a change in plans because of my daughter's school picnic, and they needed help at the school. So I decided to do it on a Saturday, and I see hey, good morning, Dov. And there's only a few of us here, and that's okay. But the reason, I just wanted to let you know for the reason for that, I apologize, but we're still going to be doing the meeting because I want to record it, and I want to make it available for the people who couldn't be here. So thanks for coming to the meetup group, being in the group, and just being a part of wanting to be healthy again. And today, I'm going to go into my introduction, and I'm going to tell you today, you're going to learn a lot because we're going to talk about alkalizing, and we're going to talk about the one thing that our family never forgets at the store when we go. So here we go. All right, so by now you probably know who I am. My name is Laura Slowinski, and there's a reason that I decided that I wanted to get healthy. You've probably seen it in prior videos, and if you haven't, you can always go back to the first video. It shares my my longer story, but I just believe that I've learned over the years that if you're interested, in this quote, I don't know who it was by, it's kind of anonymous, but I'm going to read it for you. If you're interested, you'll do what's convenient, but if you're committed, you're going to do whatever it takes. And that's the type of people that I'm interested in helping. I'm interested in helping the people who are going to do whatever it takes, because being healthy is so super important. And I'm not going to lecture, but I'm just going to tell you those are my thoughts. Now, I'm going to share my screen for a second because I do want to show this to you because there's new people coming on every week. I want to show you, this is me in Disney World in 2012. We were so blessed as a family to be able to go and be there. I think we were there for like some crazy 10 days. And this is me. My world really revolved around food. And, you know, I liked chips and cakes and cookies and just all those things. And they were comfort food for me. And anyway, so since May 2016, this is me with my daughter Sophia at her dance recital. And then this is May this year, me with my same daughter. We have another daughter, but this is the youngest. And this was at the dance recital. So as you can see, you know, I've changed. It took me a few years, but I stuck with it. And there are so many things that I've learned. If you haven't watched our video from week 1, I talk about baby steps. And I want to tell you that what we're trying to do is we're trying to change simple things in your life every single day that's going to make a difference in the future. Okay, you can start today. Think for week 1, we worked on water, drinking water every day. First thing you do when you get up, you're going to drink water. Okay, it's crazy. If you have an Android, there's an app called, what's it called? I believe it's called Focus Me, I believe, or Keep Me Focused. But anyway, and if you just look for a focus app on Android, they also have another one on Android, and it talks about water, and it tells you every day, drink your water, and you can set it up to however many times you want. But anyway, there are all these little things that you're going to find out along the way. If your goal is to drink more water a day, then you just have to figure out how to help yourself do that, whether you write the number of the amount of water that you've had on a board, whether you count down somewhere. You know, I've had 5, I've had 4, I've had 3, I have 2. Or if you have an app in your phone and you schedule reminders, whatever you need to do, if your goal is to drink more water, then whatever you need to do, that's what you need to do. Excuse me. So yeah, so this group, I just want to let you know, I promise to be supportive. I promise to use my life experience, my talents, and knowledge to give you what you need to be healthy. But it is up to you. It's going to be up to you to learn what I teach and to get ideas from one another in the group. and to be committed to do what it takes to change some of those actions and things that you do that maybe aren't so healthy habits, okay? But I'm making it my mission to help you succeed, and we're gonna do this together, okay? So I'm available all the time. All you need to do is connect with me. And we're gonna have fun, we're gonna laugh, and there are gonna be some challenges along the way that we're going to figure out how to overcome. To me, that's the easy part. And it's because I've already gone through it. So for you, it may not be so easy, and that's okay because we're gonna figure it out. Every week, I'm gonna have a new topic, and we're gonna get to know each other, and we're gonna depend on each other's support. I need your support to show up here so that I continue to do this. And I think you're here because you need my support. And it's a give and take. So we're gonna support each other. And anything that we learned here is teachable. So all that I ask that you do is you take what we teach on here, what we learn, and you teach it to somebody else who might need it, okay? So that's all I ask. Now, on to today's subject. We're talking about alkalizing, okay? I'm gonna stop my screen share. I almost forgot that I was screen sharing. And we're gonna talk about alkalizing. Now, do you know what it is? Well, alkalizing is when your body is at a perfect pH balance of 7.365, okay? Alkalizing is becoming a hot topic in the nutrition. And what is it? Well, it's consuming pH balanced alkalized foods or nutritional products to help your body maintain that balance. Now, it's known that when you have an alkalized body, disease cannot exist. Tumors cannot grow. Cancer cannot thrive. Disease craves an acidic environment. That's a fact, okay? In our society today, with the fast food, processed foods, and lack of attention to organic and toxic-free living, the majority of the population has an acidic body, okay? Can you become alkalized? Absolutely. I can tell you the steps on how to do that. How can you become alkalized? Okay, the easiest way I've found is through nutritional supplementation, but it also can be through the foods that you eat, okay? I consume products and I also use pH balance drops. That's what I do to keep my body alkalized, all right? Now, I want to share with you, I did a little research because I don't just take everything for granted. I research and find out, is this truly a fact? I'm going to read what I found. So, one of the 20th century's leading cell biologists was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1931 for his groundbreaking work demonstrating that the root cause of degenerative disease is too much acid in your body, okay? His name is Dr. Otto Warburg. It's Ottowarburg, okay? Now, is your body too acidic? Let me read you. I have a pH balance toxic test that I'm going to go over with you today. And right now, I can tell you what the symptoms are, okay? I have a sheet. It's the same sheet that I was researching, looking for, and found when I was looking up, about alkalizing, okay? So for your central, headaches, sleepiness, confusion, loss of consciousness, even coma, okay? Respiratory, you have shortness of breath, coughing, heart, arrhythmia, increased heart rate. In your gastric, you can have nausea, vomiting. These are all symptoms of acidosis. Your intestinal, you can get diarrhea. Your muscular, you can have seizures. You can even have just weakness, okay? So all of those things are symptoms of it, all right? Now, who would want to do this? Who would want to be alkalized? And here's a little thing. Get out a pencil and a piece of paper, okay? I'm going to give you a little, it's not really a test. It's just, I'm going to give you 18 things, okay? 18 things And if you answer just 3 of these things yes, it could be time for you to do some type of cleanse. Okay? I want to make sure there's just 18. All right, so I'm going to talk about the problem, and then we're going to talk about the solution. But first, here's your paper. Write down yes if any of these are something that you're experiencing, okay? Number 1, do you experience fatigue or low energy levels? Okay, yes or no? Do you experience brain fog, lack of concentration, and or poor memory? Okay, yes or no? Number 3, do you eat fast, fatty, prepackaged, or fried foods? Okay. Number 4, do you drink coffee, soda, or energy drinks because you feel sluggish? Number 5, do you smoke cigarettes? Number 6, do you crave or eat sugar, candy, or dessert? Number 7, do you have less than 2 bowel movements per day? Number 8, do you feel sleepy, bloated, and or gassy after meals? Number 9, do you experience indigestion after eating? Number 10, are you overweight and do you rarely exercise? Number 11, do you have aches, pains, or stiffness? Number 12, do you take any sedatives, stimulants, or synthetic medications? Number 13, do you experience headaches more than once a week? Number 14, do you experience are you exposed to polluted air, chlorinated water, or other daily pollutants? Number 15, do you have bad breath or excessive body odor? Number 16, do you experience mood swings? Number 17, do you have food allergies or bad skin? And number 18, are you showing signs of premature aging? Okay, so those are the questions. If you answered any more than to 3 of them, so if you answered yes to 3 or more, then it could be time for you to do some type of cleanse and for you to make sure that your body gets back to the pH balance level. Now, I also on my research found this analogy that kind of sticks in my mind really well. And that is a fish tank, okay? So if you look at a fish tank, most of the time what you see is it's really clear. You know, the fish are swimming around. And how does it get that way, right? Do you realize that sometimes if you do absolutely nothing to a fish tank, guess what? What does it do? It turns green, doesn't it? And pools do the same thing. If you don't add pH balance products or liquid, or I'm not really sure because we've never had a pool, but if you add pH balance to the fish tank, to the swimming pool, you know, you pull it up, you check it, you know, what is the pH balance in this? If you don't do that, it turns green and it's all yucky. And so imagine your body the same way. If your body doesn't have that pH balance, guess what's going on inside? Okay, so that's what we're talking about today, is having that pH balance, that perfect 7.365 level, okay? Now, let's talk about what do you do for alkalizing, okay? All right, so we did talk about the 6 causes. Okay, well, here's another one. The 6 causes and solutions to toxic building in your body. Is your body in harmony? And we did talk about some of these, okay? I think I'm only going to take, okay, so do you have these are other things that are symptoms. Constipation, poor diet, overeating, stress is a big one, lack of water, and eating late at night. Those are some of the things. So what do you do about it? Well, what you do about it is you find something, and foods. You can research foods. What kind of foods are alkalizing foods? Now, I researched this lately, and I found that there are many of foods that you can eat. Now, the number one food that I'm going to tell you about is what I kind of talked about when we first started, was the one thing that we never forget when we go to the grocery store, and that is lemons. Lemons. Can you believe it? You would think that lemons are acidic, but lemons are naturally alkalizing. So what I do, I started out with the pH drops, and I don't use those as much anymore. I use them when I go out and I want to, sometimes I have a cup of coffee or I have tea, and I put those in there. But if I put lemon in my tea, then I don't have to worry about it, because the lemon is alkalizing just naturally. And when I'm at home, I can put pH drops in my water, or I can add fruit and I can just add lemon. Now, I have one more thing to share with you, and I just have to find it. So, and if I know, Deb, I know you're out there. Do you have any questions so far while I look for this?
I didn't know that lemons were alkalizing, and yeah, I'm gonna get me some lemons.
Yeah.
I'm a tea drinker. Every morning I have a cup of tea.
Okay. That is
You don't want to know how many of them questions I answered yes to. There's only 3 of them that I said no to. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's, I don't want to say unfortunately, but no, it's just good to figure this stuff out and to understand a little bit better. So and I'll give you an example just for the lemon water. That was the easiest thing for me to do. But I also went into the foods, and I do use nutritional supplements. But the lemon water benefits. So I have a sheet. It's coming from Dr. Axe, and there are 5 things that he says have benefits from the lemon water. So it alkalizes, of course, but it, number 1, aids in digestion and detoxification. So because lemon water's atomic structure is similar to the digestive juices found in the stomach, it tricks the liver into producing bile, which helps to move food through the body in the gastrointestinal tract smoothly. Lemon water also helps relieve indigestion or eases an upset stomach. So that's pretty awesome. And then it also bumps up to a vitamin C quotient. So because your body doesn't make vitamin C on its own, it's important to get enough from the foods and drinks you ingest, like lemon water. Vitamin C stimulates white blood cell production and is vital for your immune system to function properly. And it also protects cells from oxidative damage. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, it rejuvenates. I'm not sure why I am having troubles with these words this morning, but it rejuvenates skin and body healing. So the antioxidants in lemon water fight damage caused by free radicals, keeping your skin looking fresh. And it also helps the body produce collagen, which is essential in smoothing out lines in your face. Okay, I've heard of people putting lemons like right on their face. We use, in our family, we use an essential oil lemon, and we use a body butter, and we put the lemon essential oil in the body butter, and that's what I use just for lotion on my face. And it really helps it, I think. Lemon water benefit number 4 is it can help you shed pounds. And regularly sipping on lemon water can help you lose weight and get those, if you're just kind of at a plateau, it can help you with your, that's weird what's going on over here. It can help you because you can lose those last pounds. If you're at a plateau, it can help you like break that plateau. Lemons contain pectin, a type of fiber commonly known in fruits, and the pectin helps you feel full longer. So that's pretty cool. And the number 5 thing that Dr. Axe says is it boosts your energy and mood. So not only is it alkalizing, so skip the morning coffee. Lemon water can boost your energy levels without the caffeine crush. Okay. So what I generally do for myself is I do my greens in the morning with lemons in my water, and I do that, and I use one of those jars, those ball jars. It's about this big. It's pretty big. I do. I think I'm supposed to be doing 5 of those a day, but literally I'm up to 3. I haven't been able to do 5, and that's only just because of my schedule. So I will be doing 5. But so I do my greens in the morning with the lemon and all the water. In the afternoon, I do just water, and then I do my reds, which is your 5.5 pounds of fruit. And then at night, I do another greens and water. But all day long, we keep just a big, huge water container full of lemons, and we just keep water in there. And you can do other fruits like blueberries, you can do strawberries, you can even do cucumbers too. That's a favorite of people that tell me that they like to do those. And so lots and lots and lots of benefits for lemons. And that's it. That's alkalizing. I hope what you guys are doing is you're drinking that water every single day. This is the biggest tip for today is I know I did that on week 1. And water, lemons, fruits. Make sure that if you haven't seen my other videos, what you want to also do is, maybe go back to those videos and check them out. So we talked about baby steps and changing your habits. We talked about drinking water. That was the first habit that we were working on. And then, we talked about labels, reading the labels, and we talked about what the labels mean and what to look for. So if you haven't seen that video, then what you want to do is send me a message on Facebook or Messenger, or go right to the group. So what we did was we basically took this group, and I opened up, and it was suggested. So I opened up the group in Facebook, and it's Getting Healthy with Laura. Okay, and what you're going to find in there is you're going to find the recipes that we've used in prior meetings. And then you're also going to find in there the replays to all of the meetings. Okay, and if you've already been to a meeting, just go to the Facebook group and click on join, and I'll go ahead and add you. And as we continue to add people into the group, just know that there's a great possibility that everybody can be contributing to this. So if you have a really neat recipe that you want to share, and yes, it's funny because one of the members last week talked about sharing a cheesecake recipe. We want to keep it healthy because that's what we're here doing. And one of the things I just wanted to mention is, doing this doesn't mean you have to cut out everything that you love about the food that gives you comfort. And I learned that. I went from 218 pounds, I'm 187 pounds now. And what I learned was you don't have to give everything up. What you have to do is you have to do portion control. So, like my favorite thing in the world is Haagen-Dazs chocolate ice cream. And I'm not giving it up. So, but instead of me getting a whole gallon or a pint, I just get the small singles. And then I keep those in the freezer outside in our garage. And if I ever have the need of wanting ice cream, my Haagen-Dazs chocolate ice cream, I just go to the freezer and I grab that single, and that's what I eat. So it's just portion control. I may walk further the next day or do some other type of exercise the next day to kind of counteract that because I decided to indulge. But the whole point of learning these different habits and getting these new habits that are going to work for us is just doing it baby steps, one step at a time. If I came on here and said to you, we're going to change everything today, I think you guys wouldn't come back next week. And I wouldn't either. So what I'm just trying to do with everybody that's listening who's on here is just to support the idea of changing our habits. And you may be doing some things already that are really working, and maybe they just need a little tweak. So that's it. I promise, every week to come in here and to just, give you a little bit of value. Deb, what's up?
Okay, so if you put blueberries in your water, along with the lemons, do you crush the blueberries or just put them in whole?
What I usually do is I just put them in there. The flavors
Okay.
just come right out. Now,
Okay.
what I've heard other people do, and sometimes I do this too, is you can just cut them in half, not really have to crush them, but just slice them in half. When I put strawberries in there, that's what I do with my strawberries, or even cucumbers. I'll put cucumbers in there and just do little slices.
So do you put cucumbers with the fruit, or is cucumbers by itself?
There are several things that I mix up, but cucumbers to me taste sort of, not really minty, but it has that real fresh type taste. And so I'll generally mix it, sometimes with lemon, sometimes just by itself.
Yeah.
So what you might need to do is you might need to just try a few of the different mixtures to see what you like the best, and then go with that and mix it up every once in a while, just because once you do something for a while, you may just get bored with it, and that's okay. Switch up to something and then come back.
And so is it best to use bottled water or tap water? Because I know where I live, there's chlorine in the water.
Well, that's a good question, because today we talked about alkalizing. What I do is I pH drops my water, because I know then it's alkalized. So, but if you're putting water like in a ball jar or something like that, like I do, and you're putting lemon in there, it's going to alkalize it naturally, and you don't need the pH drops. So you can do either or, but if you're putting the lemon in, I don't know, that's just a personal preference, whether you want to do bottled water or tap water.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any either or for that, but because I'm putting the lemon in it, and it's alkalizing. But then again, we don't use well, my mom drinks tap water. She's over here a lot for dinner. She likes it warm. She doesn't like it from my fridge, because when I get it from my fridge, it's filtered. And she doesn't like it filtered. She just likes it warm from the tap. And I don't know. She's pretty healthy, although I think she can, of course, I always suggest that she adds lemon to it. And sometimes she does, but most of the time she doesn't. So I'm working on her. But I just use our filtered water, and I add the lemon. I sometimes put some ice, and then you're good to go.
And so if you make a big jug, how long will that stay fresh in the refrigerator?
That's a great question, and I personally have known it just like 1 day or two.
Okay.
Yeah, and even you can, when you slice up the lemons, you can leave it in there and you can refill it. You don't have to keep putting new lemons in there. But after the second day, sometimes the first day, depending on how many times you fill it up, if I fill it up more than 2 times, because, the girls also do that. They also drink it as well. So we go through a couple times. But after like the 3rd or 4th fill of that jar, I'll put new lemons in it. Mm-hmm. But if I know that you're at home and, there's only 2 of you there, sometimes just you, that might last you 2 days, depending on how much you drink. Yeah. Hi, Ling. So, and I know you kind of hopped on, so welcome. Did you have any questions before we kind of wrapped it up?
Yeah, I first time heard, I saw the lemons acid. I didn't know lemons can alkalize the water. I don't know that. I like to share, I buy organic lemon, and then I slice them, I chop them, and I put it in the blender, and with the water, distilled water, and I blend it, and then I put it in the fridge. And each time when I drink water, I use filter some, and make every single cup lemon water. Pretty fast at the same time, because I work full time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I use, I know this is have you seen any of the other videos that we've done yet?
No, this is first time I saw this meetup.
Okay, well, we have replays, but I think it was on the first replay. I let everybody know that my family swapped out to organics, probably like about a year ago. And so most of the stuff that we buy is organic. And
Yeah.
so it's really good. If you can get organic lemons, that's absolute better for you.
Yeah, and I chop them together with the skin, everything in there.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, well, I'd just like to say, you know, if you got value today, please feel free to invite your friends and family. They're welcome. But, you know, as the group grows, there are going to be more questions. We might even go longer. But for now, you know, we've been on for, like 32 minutes. And if you got value, just know, you know, that's exactly why I'm here, is because I want to provide this stuff for you. And don't forget, go and RSVP for the next meeting. I haven't put the meeting up yet, but I will in the next few minutes. So another half an hour. I just wanted to make sure that my schedule is getting busier for the summer because the girls are at home. And it probably will be next Friday, but it might be another Saturday because next Friday is their last day of school. So check out that. Make sure you RSVP, same time, same place with the Zoom. And unless you guys have any questions, I think that's all for now. Oh, one more thing. So Ling, we have everything that we do in here in the Facebook group. And I wasn't sure if you caught that. But the replays for the other videos are available in our Facebook group, and it's the same name as Getting Healthy with Laura. So if you want to see the replays from the prior meetings and the recipes that we post, just go to Facebook and click on the join for the Getting Started with Laura. And we'll continue to put the replays up there. And anybody else, all the other members can do that as well. It's available. You just got to go in there. You know, people keep coming in every day, so it's starting to grow. And yeah, this is working out really well. And I hope you guys got value. And I think that it's a wrap for the day. So
I have one more question. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's say I take the smaller ball jar.
Uh-huh.
How many slices of lemon would you put in that?
How many lemons?
How many slices of lemon would you put in there?
I would put the whole lemon. It depends. If you're just doing a small bar jar, I would start out with like a small lemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you're making, say, a 2-quart pitcher, how much lemon would you put in?
I would probably put like 3 or 4.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how big the pitcher is.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4, you know.
What about lemon juice that you buy in the bottle? That's not the same, is it?
I can say that I use lemons because you don't know what's in the lemon juice. It's probably some other added processed.
Yeah, right.
And we're going natural, and you know that if you have a lemon, and especially if it's organic, but if it's a lemon, you know the juice that's coming from it is right from the lemon. So I would recommend not doing the juice, just the lemons. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just thought it was a good question that everybody might want to know, you know?
No, you're right. It's in fact, I did that a while ago because I'm always busy just because of the girls, and you know what? It just tasted awful. And I even searched for some organic, certified, 100% USDA certified lemon juice, and I thought I didn't think there'd be much of a difference, but I just really felt like there was.
Okay.
And it may have been in my mind because I knew I wasn't cutting an actual lemon, but anyway, I just decided to keep with the lemons and just do that. Yeah. So, all right. Well, have a great rest of the weekend. You know, right now we're going to plant our garden, so that's what we're doing.
Mine is growing great.
Is it?
Yes.
Awesome.
I found a secret little tip, and so far it looks like it's working. Have you heard about adding, you take a teaspoon of Epsom salts to 4 cups of warm water. You spray your tomato and green pepper plants with it, and then 10 days later you do it again. So, and it's supposed to make them grow the magnesium makes them grow faster and have more fruit and larger fruit. Epsom
Okay.
salt, you know,
Uh-huh.
it's not going to hurt nothing. So I just sprayed my plants a couple of days ago, and
Uh-huh.
they are actually growing bigger. I was like, well, look at how fast that's
Ah,
growing.
okay.
So good tip for you gardeners.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Teaspoon of Epsom salts to 4 cups of warm water,
Okay.
and just spray it on your plant.
Uh-huh. Awesome. All right.
Only the green pepper the peppers and
Green
tomatoes. It didn't
peppers
say
and
to use it
tomatoes.
on any other ones, but I'm
Okay.
using it on those two. And then you do it once, and then you do it again 10 days later.
Okay. Great tip. Yeah. We might have to get in that later.
All
Who's
right.
gardening? That might even be another topic.
Yeah. I'll have to get a picture of my garden for next time.
That would be nice. Yeah, you can post it in the group. I think everybody
Okay.
would like that.
Okay, maybe I'll do that and post a little recipe there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining, and we'll see you next week. And take care. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye, Ling. Bye, Laura.
Yep. Bye. Have a great weekend.
You too.